Good morning, traders and investors. Dale Sugar with the Trader Boys here. Morning update. We've got the markets down slightly, about 0.6% on average here. The Nasdaq being the strongest here, meaning it's not dropping as much as the rest. So the big names in the Nasdaq here, Apple is basically flat. Amazon is up just over 0.5% here. We've got Netflix still moving slightly to the upside here. And then the rest of the majors here are slightly down, so nothing major here. Kind of a flat market, really. So small retracement so far. Gold is progressing to the upside. Now gold's not in the clear just yet. So my charting platform right now is not logging in, so I can't get into my charts. But we'll look at a couple charts this way. Here's the gold market. So gold did break out to the upside like we suggested yesterday. It still hasn't got above the high of this candle here. So there is absolute unfilled institutional sell orders here, proven by this area here and this area here. And we're sitting right in that. So we're trending through, trying to take all those sellers out. Once we do that, this thing can really move to the upside. So gold is still a play on the long side. Now gold may retrace down to this area here, and you can then jump on board the gold and ride that sucker up from a longer term perspective. So gold is definitely a play there. On the S&P 500, we're on the daily chart here, and this is just showing you that we're down slightly from where we were yesterday. Now you can obviously see in the overnight transactions we were much lower, and we're just slowly progressing back up here. So not too much to report there. This is the 1 hour time frame on the S&P. You can see we broke below this low here. Nice move to the downside. So ideally what we're looking for, this is actually a head and shoulders formation here, and we've broken that. So if we can get a retracement up into 31.18 here, there's a supply level right here. You can look for the short on that. Now this market is just resilient and just keeps going up and up and up and up, and that's because of the big names like Apple and Amazon and so on. We've got news in the market right now that you get more and more coronavirus cases going up. That's going to help Amazon, Netflix, Facebook, because they benefit, they profit from that. So that's going to drive definitely the Nasdaq up, but it's going to hold the S&P up. Now the financials aren't going to like it, so that's going to be putting pressure on the downside of these indices. So that's the S&P. All right, here's the oil market. Let's start with the daily time frame. Oil, you can see we came in, we got to the bottom of this candle here where I said yesterday we're going to see some resistance. That resistance has actually worked, and we are dropping slightly here. So 10:30 this morning, we've got the oil inventory report coming out. So here's Wednesday, June 24th. 10:30 is the petroleum status report. So that's the oil inventory number coming out this morning. That's going to have an effect on the oil market. Supply and demand is a massive factor, obviously, price of anything, but definitely in the oil markets. 10:30 tomorrow morning, we have the natural gas report. So for those natural gas futures traders out there, every Thursday, as you're probably well aware, 10:30 you get your inventory release. Now, kind of interesting is GDP at 8:30 tomorrow morning. GDP is going to give us an insight. It gives the effect of the pandemic and the shutdown of the economy. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the GDP report 8:30 tomorrow morning. International trades in goods and durable goods is also going to be releasing. So interesting. Jobless claims coming out. We'll see what the number comes in there. How many more people have filed for unemployment, and consumer sentiment and so on Friday here. Personal income and outlays is also releasing. So 10:30 for the oil markets. Right? You can see oil is slightly down, and that's all I got for you today. Right? If my charts do kind of fire up here, I will jump back in. It probably won't be before pre-market. But have a great trading day.